Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Novita Spa Medical Rejuvenation Clinic. I'm Megan, and today is Motivation Monday. But before I begin, I just wanted to say welcome to, we had our pre-holiday champagne open house on Thursday night, and so I don't know if Elizabeth can pan this, but a little bit, but some of our holiday ambiance at the Novita Spa and Medical Rejuvenation Clinic. So we missed you if you didn't join us. I know it was storms that night, but many people were here, and we had a really super evening with just great information and drawings and wonderful dinner from Tony and Luigi's and wonderful wine and champagne. So it was a lovely evening, and we'll do a few other little things between now and the holidays. So just stay tuned for that. But today's Motivation Monday quote is, whether you think you can or you think you can't, either way, you're correct or right. Henry Ford. And I have a little soft spot in my heart for Henry Ford because my husband, Paul Matthew Tyler, was an engineer in the auto industry, lived in Detroit all his basic formative years, and went to the Ford Trade School. I don't know what year that would have been, but probably in the 40s, probably during the probably at the end of the 30s into the 40s, and he actually had his college education and master's program at the Ford Trade program. So Henry Ford was quite old when he was there, but he still was a formidable influence in Paul's life and his experience at the Ford Trade School. So his career was in engineering in the auto industry. So when I see a quote from Henry Ford, I always pay attention. And as you all know, my heart is about helping you understand that it's time to get ready for whatever you are ready for. And I'm not just talking about here at Novita Spa. I'm talking about your goals, your dreams, your aspirations. But I've been doing this a long, long time. And not just here at the Novita Spa and Medical Rejuvenation Clinic on the square in Georgetown since 2004, but also consulting and working with salons, getting into skincare back in the 90s as salons became more spa-oriented or skincare aesthetic-oriented, helping them build their aesthetic programs. And then when the medical spa thing started happening, to help physicians get that program set for their businesses. As most of you know, I've been manufacturing clinical result-oriented skincare since 1992. My first brand, Glycolique, was a pioneer in result-oriented alpha-hydroxyglycolic antioxidant skincare. My philosophy has always been simple and safe and synergistic skincare. Woman that just left, brand new client here, we call a first-time guest, and she was given what we call our Miracle Experience Kit, because the consumer, which I am and you are, will go into a department store or Sephora or Ulta and ask that individual, what should I buy? And depending on what company they work for or how the structure of marketing is, that person will guide them to this, this, and this. But that doesn't necessarily mean that product is applicable for them or their skincare needs, because it's really that person is selling what they've been told to sell, and they don't know that person. They have no intake form. They have no understanding of, do they have allergies, what skin type or condition, or what their need is. So they just sell them what they want to sell them. And 9 times out of 10, it's a smorgasbord of things, because I see this all the time. People come in and they have, we'll ask them, well, bring in what you just purchased. And it's a hodgepodge of things, and it is not necessarily really appropriate for them. So this Miracle Experience Kit is a 2 to 3 week try me of our core facial essentials, and that individual, the proof is the pudding. They can try the product and see if they see a difference. We know they will, but they have to see that. And so this woman, as we were getting ready for this, we were kind of waiting because it was busy, people checking out at 4, and we wanted to be able to be quiet with you. But she was the last person to leave the spot today because we close on Monday at 4. So Andy, one of our clinical estheticians, fabulous young lady, and was going over the home care system, which is in this Miracle Experience Kit. And the lady said, and Andy was talking about subsequent treatments because she put together what we call the continuing care card. And so Andy was speaking to this gal, and I could hear her say, well, let me use these products and see, because as I get older, my skin becomes more sensitive. Well, do you know why that is? Do you know why that is? Because her skin is dehydrated. It's because she's not using anything, and furthermore, she's not doing gentle, balanced chemical exfoliation. But I could go in detail and blabber on it, which I'm not going to do. But the bottom line is, without sharing anything, she's going to take that home, meaning words of explanation. She's going to take that home because she likes how her skin feels now after this intro revitalizing facial that was customized for her needs. And she's now taking home care, which is like brushing and flossing your teeth. You know, because if you didn't brush your teeth and went to the dentist every 6 months, it's like coming here, you'd be in a big fat mess. But if you never went to the dentist, eventually you'd have gum problems and other problems. So it's the synergy of the two together. And that's a long-winded explanation of why we are here to be your coach. We're here to help you put together a program just for you. Now that intro is $95. It's a $125 value. That Miracle Experience Kit is a $30 value. People buy it all the time for a travel kit after they're introduced to the product system and they use them. So it's $95, and we're not trying to overload them with things that they don't need, treatments that may not be appropriate for them, but then they can have that experience of the introfacial home care products and then come back for subsequent treatments that are appropriate for them. So it's really putting that clinical excellence together with a special pampering attitude, meaning that it's about them, it's about their needs, which is, I'm speaking to you, and it is about results with value. That is the essence of Novita Spa, which means Novita, new birth, new life, always something new. That's my job, to put together products and treatments that truly work for the individual. So I said to this gal before we went live with you that, because I heard what she said, and I said, products are for all skin types, for anyone from 8 to 108 who has skin. So that means prepubescent, that means puberty, that means teen, that means 20-something, 30-something, 40-something. Of course, we have a few other accessory products that work back to the facial essentials, but it's a program. Then depending on what the individual needs and wants, we then will design a plan with additional clinical facials as well as medical facials, applicable and appropriate for their needs. The same difference goes for body sculpting, body treatments, certainly massage, certainly with that need of that person. Tomorrow, Dr. David Green will be here. We're doing our regenerative stem cell seminar, 11 o'clock here in the spa. So this will all be moved, and it'll be a classroom seminar setup. So 11 o'clock here, 3 o'clock at Sun City but you can find all this information on our website. But 3 o'clock at Sun City in the Activity Center, room 4, and then back here again at 6 o'clock. And again, before we went live, I had a phone meeting with a gal who was calling for her mom, who has, her knee is just shot. And we were talking about the dynamic of this program. which started with me. And if you don't know, this started because I needed a knee replacement last year at this time. I think it was around the 12th of November. I had 1 cc in my left knee, which was in need of a replacement. It was not functioning at all. And I did not want surgery. I did not, excuse me, the downtime. I did not want a foreign body in my body. And I rolled the dice and had 1 cc of stem cell regenerative therapy in my left knee. And within weeks, I was running up and down the stairs out on the street here in front of the spa, and running up and down stairs, and just I could get on the floor and get up. I could not even do that before I injured my knee for the last time. So do join us for the seminar at 11 o'clock or 6 o'clock if you want to come to Sun City. There's a few seats left. They have a small room, and they really keep it to the amount of chairs, but there's a few out there. So if it's close to you or you live in Sun City, join us. Give us a call and let us know you're coming. But we'd love to have you. But also bringing this up because a woman that we did a consult with about 2 weeks ago, and she was having major hip and back pain, bursitis, and just major pain. And she's a business gal. She was actually leaving Texas to go on a business trip, and she was in major pain. And I said to her, "When are you leaving?" And she said, "I'm leaving on Thursday." I believe this was a Tuesday. I said, "You really should have a massage with Shelley." And Shelley is a structural body worker. She works with fascia, and she really is a unique massage therapist. Not to say that the other massage therapists are not effective, they are. But Shelley has a very unique body program, body structure. And so this woman, is having stem cell therapy tomorrow, but she shared with me, I saw her last week, she had 2 massages with Shelley, and she said, "Megan, you were right." I said, "Really, trust me on this. Have a massage with Shelley, because it will work with, not against, not replace the need, but it will work with the pain and what you're doing, because it's structural body work. And because often we get out of whack. So just by walking incorrectly, carrying heavy things, and so she did, and she said, wow, between that, and Shelley, the infrared sauna, which she's now a true fan of, and our detox steam treatment, she sees this whole synergistic program. So that's what we do here, guys. We put a program together for you that will truly be designed for you for your need. So, but do join us tomorrow if you have the chance. He'll be back on November 12th, and then again on December 10th. He's here monthly, but we do consults every day. And we also, of course, do our stem cell regenerative facial work. So that is part of, not instead of, but part of our clinical medical facial work as well. So Novita, new birth, new life, always something new. So whether you believe or you don't believe, either way, it's correct. But you won't know until you try it. And that's why for 27 years, I've had this Try Me kit. I spent a lot of time on that Miracle Experience kit. And I put that together when I first started Glycolique in 1992, because I know, I'm a consumer myself. I've been in the cosmetic industry all of my business career, and I recognize that the challenges with it, meaning that people buy things, full-size products, and do not, and they're not designed necessarily for them. Gift with purchase, that's a good thing, but not necessarily what they need. Little sample things like pillow packs, good, but only one application. This is a 2 to 3 week Try Me. Really, guys, 1/4 ounces of everything. And it is no charge with that intro facial. So that way you can see the difference. of your skin. So it's the 28th of October, I believe, and so 2 months almost to the first of the year, and this is a must. We have our Motivation Monday special, 2 additional Zeronas when you purchase the 2-for-1. And this is 4 Zeronas, which is lymphatic release, detoxification, but also working with circumferential reduction, which is i.e. belly fat, and a hand in glove that preps the cell before the cryo-T, which is cryolipolysis, which kills that fat cell that's been fractured, and the body eliminates it with the infrared sauna sessions, aiding it. But then T is thermal and skin tightening and working with cellulite. It's an amazing program. So I've put together 2 extra Zeronas because Zeronas are my best friend. I use them as a detoxification. I've been working on changing my habits for the last, I don't know how, since May. So what, May, June, July, August, September, October, almost 6 months going now into 7 months. And so I'm ramping it up a bit. I'm not going to go into that today. But with that, the Zerona and the Cryo-T are going to be part of this 75-day hard challenge that I'm actually entering. You can Google that, and it will give you, a lot of people are doing it. And so hand in glove with no alcohol, which I haven't had since since May 5th. So that's hand in glove with that. So I'm ramping it up because the thing that I'm not doing with that hard 75 or 75 hard, whatever it is exercise. So it's time to put that into my life again, because I used to do a lot of exercise. And also wanted to mention that we have our luxury membership program, which helps you, once you have that intro facial and or massage that I was sharing with you, then this is a monthly program and a lot of perks along with this. And then I'm shortly going to be announcing and setting up Total You consultations with our VIP program, which is for 2020, which is going to be adding the regenerative facial portion or program with it. So Novita, new birth, new life, always something new. Whether you believe or don't, both way, you're correct. I don't know if that's exactly the quote, but it's a similar point. It's about just your attitude and how you're looking at things. Napoleon Hill, positive mental attitude, sound physical health, his top 4, there are 13, but sound physical health, freedom from fear. You say it is or it isn't, both are correct. It's how you look at things. So we are here to help you put a positive, wonderful health, wellness, and beauty program together for you. So have a wonderful week, and we'll see you on Wednesday for our Totally You Today. So send those questions in, email on our Facebook, message me, and we'll share. So I've put together a lot of points today that people have been asking me about. They've been asking about our seminars, about it, about our facial program, about the products, our membership, as well as the body sculpting. And soon, the entire line, not just the core 6 that are in the Facial Essential System, will be on Amazon. So we're very excited about that, but I'll let you know when that is, and it'll probably be within 2-3 weeks. So we'll see you soon, and have a blessed day.